Power Slap 9 to Crazy Hawaiian versus Dumpling is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. This is what we have been waiting for. The main card has finally arrived, and it is underway here at the Space 42 Arena in Abu Dhabi with heavyweights getting us started. A familiar face in Nate the Buffalo Soldier won the toss and will slap first. This is going to be a good one to get the main card going. Nate Bernard, one of Power Slap's breakout stars in 2023 and now in 2024. All eyes are on the new kid on the block. That is James Siekman.
Nate Bernard had a meteoric rise in the Power Slap heavyweight division following his debut in 2023. And though he fell short of taking the crown from Damian DeBell, at just 26 years old, he still has plenty of time to make it to the top. And that quest continues tonight against St. Louis's James Siekman.
My mentality is you can't knock me out. When I'm getting prepared for a shot, I'm locking up everything. I'm stiffening up my body, and I'm just thinking, hit me. You can't put me out, hit me.
When we step on the stage, it's go time. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what's going on. I have to take you out.
A pair of emphatic stoppages of Stevie Ray Payne and Dwayne Crespo skyrocketed Buffalo's Nate Bernard into world title contention last year. And while he didn't get the belt, the #2 ranked heavyweight in the world is determined to prove that he is the best in the game, no matter what it takes.
My approach is, person ahead of me, they better have a chin on them, because when they feel my hand hit them, it's done, they're over with. So I gotta handle business.
Season 3 of Power Slap Road to the Title introduced the world to James Siekman. After a disqualification loss to Wes Mina, the Iron Chin showed off his skill in a second-round knockout of Pono Pau that put him in the top 10 and made him hungry for more as he prepares to face Nate Bernard.
Nate's gonna hit me. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna watch his confidence crumble because he thinks he's gonna be able to put me out in one, and he knows he can't go rounds with me because I'm hitting harder than anyone he's ever been hit by. So he's going out.
These fighter walkouts are brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. The Buffalo Soldier, Nate Bernard, will strike first. You remember his Power Slap debut was on the weigh-in show. Dropped an absolute bomb on Stevie Ray Payne. It was one and done. One of the first former college football players to really make a mark in Power Slap. Earn a title shot with Damian DeBell. But he's really been trying to figure out everything since then.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a couple of tough losses, sadly, but the man's super powerful, and he's one of the nicest human beings and respectful guys that you'll talk to. Now, he does not like James Siekman. one little bit, he says that he's two-faced, that he's just trying to stir the pot. Maybe he's trying to put a show on. He said, but whatever it is, he doesn't like it. And now, we know they're going to stand and slap each other's faces off, but now this one's personal. It makes it even more exciting for me. Nate Bernard, ups and downs in this sport, but one thing's for sure, the man has a lot of power.
The tail of the tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. Siegman a decade older than Nate Bernard. It's Bernard with the size advantage in terms of the hand, almost 2 inches bigger. One of the reasons he's coming into this one as a -180 favorite.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Heavyweight Division and presented by Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first in the blue corner, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 259 pounds. Out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA. He is a number 7 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. James, the Iron Chin Siegman. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 266 pounds. Out of Buffalo, New York, USA. He is a number 2 ranked heavyweight contender in the world. Nate, the Buffalo Soldier Bernard. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Nate Bernard.
Siegman is he's a character. That's for sure.
Power Slap 9 brought to you by Lucy, nicotine pouches that slap.
Gentlemen, to the center. Nate, wipe some of that chalk off your hand. Waist touching. Chin out. And hold it. Yes, sir. Chin out. You got to put your chin out. Stand up.
First time I've heard that you had
Stand
chalk on the hand.
Waist touching. Waist touching. Come on, let's get it right.
Like a chicken.
Yeah, he's
like
just
a
kind of
peacock.
sticking
Okay.
that.
Stick
Hand
the chest
count.
out.
Hand on 3.
All right, you must measure right on 3 with a measure.
Gonna do a
James,
chicken
chin out.
impression.
He's like
Measure.
over the table. He's violating the table.
He's
2.
about to get.
Good flop.
I can tell you this, Nate Bernard wanted so badly with one slap to knock this dude out.
Walk towards me. Walk towards me.
So much smack.
All right, you doing good?
It's
You doing good?
impressive for Siegman to take that shot. There was a lot of power generated there. Bernard is a massive guy.
You got this.
Come on,
Take a
Nate.
deep breath. Take a deep
A lot of
breath.
people to sleep.
And the next
Stevie
slap,
Ray
watch
Payne,
your foot.
remember that knockout?
Drop your hands up.
Sickening.
Waist
Okay.
touching.
Siegman's done that no problem.
Chin out.
And Siegman
Hold
said,
that
if
position.
I get through that first slap, which I will because I am the Iron Chin,
Yeah.
he's
Dial it
out in the
focus,
first round.
knock the shit out.
Because let's remember, I don't want to put it out
Take some of
there,
that chalk off your hands.
but Nate Bernard has been knocked out
Take
the
some of that
last
chalk off your
2
hands.
times. And I asked him, I said, how are you going to feel?
Right on 3.
You know, will there be skeletons
Recover.
in the closet? Will you
Hold
be
that
nervous?
position.
Will you
Right
be
on
worried?
3.
He said
Right
no.
on 3. You must measure.
I think
That's
you
your
might
measure.
be worried right now.
Let's find out what kind of power Siegman has.
1,
He's a big dude.
2.
He felt it, but he didn't go down.
Good.
You good?
Move back.
Respected the
Walk
shot.
to your coach.
Take your time, man.
I think that's what you're talking about too.
Come on back.
It's all about placement in this game.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, he brought that
Yeah, that was
all
fast
the way
as fuck.
through.
Yeah, see, take his time. You over there
Nate
jittering and
Bernard,
scared.
there was questions
Tensing
about
up
the
for a
chin.
while. Let him
Anytime
calm
you get
himself
knocked
out.
out,
Good
they
slap.
say it's easier to get knocked out again, but there's no damage there because he took that no problem whatsoever. James Siegman is a big, strong guy. He's a wild guy. He's just like a wibbly wobbly. Is that one of those things outside the gas station that flaps about?
Gumby, a weeble wobble.
Yeah,
There's the
you know
scorecard.
those wacky inflatable
Yeah, the arms just
yeah,
going everywhere.
he's like one of them with a gallon of
Recover.
milk in his hand,
I
standing like a chicken.
I like your chicken
All right.
description.
Right on 3. That's your measure. Chin out. 1, 2.
Kind of grabbing his nose, very close to a flinch.
He turned away
Thumb is
immediately.
okay.
Gives a wink to the camera.
Look at the fingerprints just all over his face.
Good slap.
He does something really interesting, Seekman does.
All right, let me get that off your face.
He
all right?
looks,
I know.
at least on the first slap, he was
I'm about to put
looking
him
out
out.
of the corner of his eye at the slap.
Don't do that.
Not a good idea.
No, just close
Come on
your
in, Nate.
eyes.
He did it this time. He closed his eyes, so I think it was just the first time.
Recover. Waist. Chin out. Hold on.
Seekman looks like he's been on a
Right,
month-long
on
bender.
three.
I was gonna say, he looks
That's
like
a
he's
measure.
walking in
Don't
from
do
a
that,
rough
just
night.
measure.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna slap this guy. Come on, Bernard.
One.
What you got, buddy?
Two.
Delayed reaction.
Was
Gotta show me you can walk.
a little delayed rockage.
He's like, yes. Prove to me you're okay. Walk. What do you mean, walk? He's good. Nah, he's good.
Good slap.
Clean blow.
Shit, but see, you can bring it down a little bit. And
What time? How much is on time?
you got 35 seconds. Yeah, you got plenty of time.
James
Yeah.
Seekman is not looking
hold that
forward
chin
to
out.
this
Yeah, you're
slap.
chilling right now, man.
Because both of
That
these
should've been a
guys
fucking
have
club.
been giving it to each other.
Hitting like that.
Where we at now? Trying so hard.
21,
I got him harder though, so.
18, 17,
Damian
16,
DeBell, the
15.
heavyweight champ,
Go ahead.
in Nate
12 seconds.
Bernard's
Yep.
corner,
Waist touching.
giving him some advice.
Take your time.
Fighter,
DeBell,
recover.
one of the students of the game, and you have this all
Hold on.
tied up
Hold
going
your
into
chin
round
out.
3,
Don't move your
Bisping.
chin.
Yeah, even
Right,
Steven.
on 3. Measure.
Oh, mama, here comes the drama.
Oh.
1. 2.
Yeah, it wasn't good enough.
Good slap. Nothing.
He doesn't get enough of a wind back. Nate Bernard kind of just brings it down low.
James, go to your
It's a small
corner.
range of motion, and he's shit talking him. He's like, "You're doing great. You're doing great. Look
That's
at you.
amazing.
Hey, well done."
Just sucking the life right out of him.
He's like, "Oh, well done. You did great. Now guess what? I'm gonna knock you out now."
Look at all that sweat just coming from everywhere. He's been toweled off by his coach,
Recover.
Alan Klingbeil.
Well,
All right,
this
wait.
is a good
Shoulder down,
position
chin
for
out.
Seekman because, you know,
Get your
he
feet
doesn't
in.
have to take another shot.
Hey,
Last
hey,
time
hold on. Watch your
Bernard
left foot. Watch your
kind
hand
of
with your
almost
arms.
got
Put your
dropped.
hand with
Oh,
your
it's always
You
right
had
on
this
three
all
with me.
tied
Right,
coming in.
on
This is a
3.
huge slap right here for James Seekman.
This box feels small.
He's good.
This is the difference
Measure.
between 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. It's monstrous.
And look at
1.
the difference in the swing, though.
2.
Nah,
Watson, I think that might have been his weakest slap of the match.
was not his best swing.
Good slap.
Good slap,
Match.
but a bad slap.
So you would give that third round to Bernard.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. I mean, it was very, very close third round. It's pretty obvious. Bernard got the second round. No, sorry. Bernard got the first round. Seekman got the second. The third one was kind of close. But look at the wind-up from Seekman. He brings it way back. The range of motion, the leverage that he has on the shot. Look at that.
I felt like the third round Bernard slap, it looked like he did more damage because of the way Seekman reacted.
They both took them well.
Getting along pretty well for two guys that don't like each other.
Look at the redness on the neck of Seekman.
There's
And there's
the
my
scorecard.
scorecard. Nate Bernard just kind of steals it in the third round.
Nate Bernard coming into the night 2-2 after starting with 2 knockout wins. We talked about those 2 losses, one of them in a title fight against his coach tonight, Damian DeBell. This would put him back on track, not only with the winning record, but a chance to potentially compete for the title once again.
I mean, if you want to talk about damage, look at the redness on the neck on James Seekman.
Tonight's decision is presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Here's Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Diamato scores about 30-27, Seekman. Judge Bell scores about 29-28, Bernard. And Judge Montalvo scores about 29-28 for the winner by split decision, James the Iron Chin Seekman.
Wow, that was an interesting split decision victory for James Seekman, but a huge split decision victory for Seekman nonetheless.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't see that one coming. I mean, some wild scores there. 30-27 Seekman. I don't quite understand that one there, but regardless, he got the job done. He's a winner on the scorecards, and he goes home a very, very happy man. It's a shame for Nate Bernard. As I say, on the scorecard, I thought he did enough to win, but regardless, Nate Bernard now is on a 3-fight losing streak, so that one's gonna cost him.
May hear Des Rock's song here. Tonight's Power Slap Celebrity Camp brought to you by Arsenal Strength. And here is Des Rocks in the house in Abu Dhabi. Q Park. The Prodigy is here as well. Does a little bit of everything. As does Caio Bajalio, the 5th ranked UFC middleweight in the world. He's having a little fun here at Power Slap. Could see him fighting for a title in the very near future. These locker room shots brought to you by Brickhouse Nutrition. Build better nutrition one brick at a time at brickhousenutrition.com. Former UFC star Paige VanZant already made her presence felt with an impressive win in her Power Slap debut back in June. Now she's searching for a knockout against one of the sport's newest fighters. Chelsea Minnie Mayhem Dodson makes her debut with a decorated coach in her corner, the wife of former UFC fighter John Dodson. Has been honing her skills with her husband, and she is bursting with confidence going into her Power Slap debut. Power Slap 10, the Bell versus Perez. 3 title fights live from Fontainebleau, Las Vegas on December 6th. VIP packages available on location and tickets are on sale at AXS. Winning the coin toss certainly doesn't guarantee victory, but it can give fighters a much-needed mental edge. The rookie, Dodson, won the toss and will strike first coming up. No stranger to making headlines in combat sports, Paige VanZant surprised many when she announced her Power Slap debut, but after an impressive win, a lot is expected of her when she meets Chelsea Dodson.
After an impressive debut on the Power Slap stage in June, Paige VanZant has traveled to Abu Dhabi in a quest to make it 2-0 in her latest sport, and 12 Gauge will be in for a tough one against a newcomer to the game with some pretty impressive credentials in Albuquerque's Chelsea Dodson.
I have nothing to lose, and that's how I'm viewing the situation. I'm gonna go out there and give it my all and show my power to everyone. It doesn't matter who's in front of me.
Tonight, I'm expecting another fun, exciting match. I think she's gonna be strong. I think she's gonna hit hard, but I also know that I can take a slap and I can give one too.
A former UFC star who also competed in bare knuckle and traditional boxing, Paige VanZant transitioned to Power Slap earlier this year and made an immediate impact with a decision win over Christine Wolmerans. Now all in on the world's fastest growing sport, VanZant has a title in her sights.
I feel like I'm gonna get my hand raised just because it's my moment. This is a new journey for me, and I'm really excited to see how far I can take this.
Experienced in wrestling and jiu-jitsu, Chelsea Dodson has now turned her sights to Power Slap. And considering that her husband is former UFC title challenger John Dodson, it may be safe to say that Minnie Mayhem has learned the finer points of competing in the spotlight when the pressure's at its highest.
I'm trying to get the knockout, you know? That's the whole point of power slap, is like you're showing your power in a slap. So I'm hopefully first, second round knockout is what I'm aiming for.
I like how Chelsea Dodson just makes it simple. I'm going for the knockout. It's power slap. I want a powerful slap. Married to former UFC fighter John Dodson, who was super pumped when she told him that she wanted to do this. So they started training right away. She's an active power lifter, has done a little bodybuilding, friends with Robert Trujillo, who's a power slap lightweight, and of course has been training with the Crazy Hawaiian.
Yes, lots of experience, but here's a big question that I have. Has being married to John Dodson kind of dulled the danger of combat sports for her? Because she's stepping into the deep end here, going up against Paige VanZant. Yeah, she's done some jiu-jitsu. Yes, she's wrestled a little bit, but she's never stepped into an arena like this and gone toe-to-toe with another human being before. Paige VanZant's been there, done it, got the t-shirt. I asked her, how will you feel on the night? And I gotta say right now, she looks like she's dealing with the moment pretty good.
This is a woman who is no stranger to the moment. Simply stated, Paige VanZant is the biggest star in power slap. She came in with a winning record in the UFC, finished second place on Dancing with the Stars, has a massive OnlyFans following, made her power slap debut in June with a unanimous decision win over Christine Wolmerand. So she has been here before, literally been here in Abu Dhabi before with the UFC.
Yeah, no, that's right. I mean, we all know the name Paige VanZant. She's been around for quite some time. She's done all kinds of combat sports, and now she's really just focusing on power slap. She said due to arm breaks that she had throughout her career, she's probably 99.999% done with mixed martial arts. She's not trying to get back into the UFC through a power slap route. She's here to compete in power slap, to try and become the champion and still compete because she loves it, because it's who she is. She's got respect for her opponent, of course, but tonight she's here doing Paige VanZant.
And she is having a good old time here. Her husband, UFC fighter Austin Vanderford, has joined her for the ride. The tail of the tape brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. VanZant, the -200 favorite, is a couple of years younger. The hand size advantage goes to the newcomer, Chelsea Dodson. Justin Bernard, let's get this thing going.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Women's Bantamweight Division, and presented by Power Slap Shop, the official online store of Power Slap. Introducing first in the blue corner, she stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135.5 pounds. Out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Chelsea Minnie Mayhem Dodson. And in the red corner, she stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, she is the former UFC women's flyweight, making her power slap return. 12-gauge, Paige VanZant. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Kerry Hatley. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Chelsea Dodson.
All right, ladies. Give me a throw, come back.
So there's Austin Vanderford, the husband of Paige VanZant.
Shoulders down.
Now
Okay,
Chelsea
blue has won
Dodson
the
gets
toss,
to go
standing
first.
count.
Right 3.
Okay,
gonna
right
be
on 3,
interesting
you
to
must
see
measure. Right on 3.
What kind of impact she can have, what kind of effect on Paige VanZant.
There's your measure.
But more importantly, can she take the shot, take the
1,
power from Paige?
2.
Let's see what she's got.
Pretty good, clean looking slap. Got through there quickly.
She's lucky as well because Dodson kind of delayed a little bit, and if she'd have gone on time, I think Paige would have flinched. But she waited, so then Paige stopped moving. Or maybe I'm seeing things. What do you think? She moved a little bit,
You left the door wide open for me to make a joke there about you not seeing well, and I chose not to do it because I'm a bigger man.
Because you're a bigger man.
Yeah. Just a little, right there.
Well, will Paige have a bigger
Okay,
slap?
Red, hand and count.
Well, experience
Left
is a
on
factor
three,
here.
left
You look
on
at
three
the
with
odds,
the
minus
measure.
200
There's your
for
measure.
Paige VanZant to win.
Chin up.
This is her first slap of the match here in round 1. Her last match went to decision.
Break time.
Now, the thing is, she has
Okay,
way
here we
more
go. Reset.
experience in generating
How about those?
There's your
power.
measure.
I know, I was kind of confused. I'm like, look at those things.
12
One.
gauge Air Force Ones.
2.
That was a good shot, but fair play to Chelsea Dodson. She took that really well.
Solid hit, solid hit. Just keep it hitting like that, keep it clean, and we got
Solid hit indeed.
Solid hit, and it is interesting. Dodson did almost the same thing, kind of an early flinch, resets, and then comes back. And of course, you have VanZant swinging with the left hand.
Okay, starting round 2.
VanZant just walked up to that, like really aggressive. Like, come on, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah, just
Well, even somebody with the experience level in combat sports that VanZant has, the first time they come into
fighter
Power
set.
Slap, it's a
Hand
different
and count,
arena,
Blue.
and they're asking them themselves in their head,
right
can
on
they take
3,
that
you must
slap?
measure. There's
Dodson
your
did the
measure.
same thing tonight. She took the slap. Now she gets a chance to deliver another
Well,
one.
I'm assuming
1.
Dodson's going to be brimming with confidence now.
Fair blow.
Paige just shaking it off like she did so many times
those fucking
in her
shots.
first fight
I ain't gonna lie, that looks high as
against
hell,
Christine
though.
Wolmerans.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was a
very
little
chalky.
high. As I was saying, though, Dodson,
keep
there were
it
so
clean, you
many
got this.
unanswered questions. Let's have a look here.
Already going up there?
Nice shot. Yeah, it was definitely a little high.
What's your
Got to be careful.
shoulders? You're raising your shoulders, keep them down. Okay.
For Dodson,
red
though, can
hand
she
and
take
count.
a shot? Can she compete
Okay,
with
left
somebody
on
like
3.
VanZant?
Touch.
Will the
Reset.
moment
There's
get
your
to
measure.
her? Will she mentally crumble? The answer to all those things is no. But can
1.
she take the second shot?
2.
Well, you can see the redness and a little cut there on the right side
There we go.
of
Take a
Dodson's
step back when you're
face.
measuring.
Bruising
Yeah, just
as well.
make sure you're getting your distance
A little
properly.
bit of swelling, a little bit of
Yeah, other than that, you
bruising.
got that.
Everybody has their own style. You notice that right arm. She kind of tucks it in there, coming
Foul,
around.
clubbing.
That looks like a club.
Yeah.
Just a little
Indeed
bit.
it is.
1 point red clubbing. 1 point red clubbing. 1 point red clubbing. Just make sure when you're measuring, you kind of went back. Okay.
So the 1 point
Oh,
deduction
Blue, you ready?
is huge.
Okay. Fighter set. Okay, starting round 3.
So
Hand and count.
costs her the second round.
Okay.
Even
Blue,
if she
right
won
on
the
3 with
first.
the measure. Right on 3. There's your measure. 1.
This will
a
be
big one.
crazy.
2.
Dodson steals this.
No.
Good blow.
You got
There
this
is a
shit.
chance
Oh, yeah.
that Paige
Just back up a
needs
little and make sure you're
knockout
measuring with full
to
extension
win
so
this
you
thing,
know where,
and at
where
least
you're
a
hitting.
solid shot to potentially secure a draw.
A great shot, excellent delivery from Chelsea Dodson, but more importantly, legal.
Left on 3.
With the point deduction,
Okay, parallel. There
Paige
you
is
go.
under a lot of pressure here.
Cannot
Okay,
stress
there's your
enough
measure.
how important clean strikes are.
1. 2.
Another good one just eaten by the cookie maker, Chelsea Dodson.
I mean, that was a great shot. Excellent impact, made a beautiful sound. But Chelsea Dodson, she's very, very impressive. Took those shots well, but look, when it comes down to it, the 10-8 round in round 2, we could potentially have a draw in our hands.
The 10-8 rounds are like a stake through the heart. Paige won the other 2 rounds and would have won the fight had she not fouled. Now, that's just your scorecard. Let's see what the judges do here, because they've already done some funky things that we've seen so far tonight.
Well, the fouls are there for a reason, though, because that one clubbing shot from Paige VanZant, you can see the swelling on the face of Dodson. You can see a bit of bruising already coming through. As I say, that was from that second shot, round 2, and it did all that damage to the face. That's why clubbing is illegal.
Still waiting for the judges to make their decision, because this is obviously A close one here as they are tabulating the scores as we speak. A look at Paige VanZant, her second appearance on Power Slap. You know, it's interesting because everybody's wondering, why did you decide to do Power Slap? You know? And she said, it's fun. I like it. I don't need it. I don't need the money. Fun. Everybody anxiously awaiting the decision in here tonight. And there is a lot of anticipation in this building for this one tonight.
Yeah, and I think on the side of Paige VanZant, because it will be kind of embarrassing.
Tonight's decision is presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Let's find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 28-28. This match is a unanimous draw.
Well, the judges agreed with you. You hate being right.
I hate to say I told you so.
No, you don't.
I know, I don't.
So a draw for Chelsea Dodson in her debut. Makes cookies by day, slap fights by night in Abu Dhabi. And Paige VanZant now 1-0-1 in her Power Slap debut. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Camp brought to you by Arsenal Strength. That is Cordell Beckham, Odell's brother and winner of Love Island. Fraser K, the live streamer, in the house as well. And Slick Steve, the social media influencer, here with his friends. And how about that crew? John Anik pounding a beer.
Save some for me, boys.
Felder's drinking water.
DC.
And what is DC doing?
We got to get DC up on stage.
Oh my goodness! Holy cow!
John Anik.
That is impressive. He's not going to have any more beers before the fight. 6 fights in the books, and our first international Power Slap card. There is John Davis getting ready. Let's bring Charlie back in with more on our co-main event, a 5-round title fight between the Machine and the Pretty Boy.
Thank you so much, Dan. John Davis taking a lot of pride in knowing he is the longest reigning Power Slap champion and champing at the bit for his 3rd title defense. With aspirations of becoming a double champ, he believes a win will allow him to call his shot. And expect the cowboy boots once again as he takes the stage in style against that man. Isaiah Quinones, he was more than prepared to make this an all-out war. He says Davis's chin will be a test of his power, but he's not at all worried about the fire blowing back as he believes wholeheartedly in his own durability. The California native confidently believes we are in store for a changing of the guard, and the championship reign of the Machine will malfunction in a matter of moments. Do not move. This middleweight title clash is set to take center stage next.
This top 5 middleweight rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. John Davis has been the champion for over a year now. Azael Rodriguez, the #1 contender. Isaiah Quinones, #4. And he gets a shot here tonight to get it done and win the belt. Tonight's betting odds brought to you by Circa Sports. Sports betting the way that it should be. John Davis, the -160 favorite over the SoCal native. Following 2 wins in 2024 over Ryan Wallace and Wesley Drain, Isaiah Quinones is getting his shot at the middleweight title and standing in the way of the championship dreams, the Machine, John Davis.
I represent the small guy from the middle of nowhere that never thought there would be much going on in life, and I'm doing big things now from, you know, the cornfield in Ohio to over to Abu Dhabi. I want to come back full force, better than I've ever been. I have that angst and that buildup like when I first started doing this, and I want to go up there and make a statement that not only cements me in the middleweight division, but in power slap more than I already have. Isaiah Quinones is not the guy to stop me from being the greatest middleweight champion of all time. He has proven himself to be a dangerous striker, but I play the same game he does, so the first one to sleep is more than likely going to be him. I have what everybody wants, and I'm not going to let anybody take it.
I've been doing this since day one, actually, with the Crazy Hawaiian. The Crazy Hawaiian and myself both started on a Russian slap league on YouTube. To be honest, I love this sport because I'm able to go let out a lot of frustration. Light heavyweight, I felt like wasn't working out for me. I felt like I needed a drop to middleweight. I'm here to take over, and that's where I'm gonna be. I own middleweight. Every person you put in front of me, I'm gonna knock out. One of the guys that was standing in my way was Wesley Drain. The guy's never been knocked down, never been knocked out, and I knew I was gonna be the first one to do it. To sit John Davis down, to be the middleweight champion, it would mean the world. I'm gonna be the next big thing in power slap.
I plan on coming back as the same machine that walked up there to win that belt originally. To top everything that I've done against Isaiah, I have no choice but to chase the knockout every single round that I get. My story's not ending anytime soon. You're just gonna be another chapter in my book.
I set my mind to something, it's gonna happen. Now I have the opportunity to be the middleweight champion, and John Davis is definitely not gonna stop me from doing that. I know he's not ready for what's about to come to him. His reign of being champion is done.
Here's the pretty boy, Isaiah Quinones, who will strike first. The SoCal native works as an electrical engineer at a vertical takeoff company in SoCal. Think flying cars. He earned the title shot with back-to-back knockout wins over Wesley Drain and Ryan Wallace. And you talked in the open about how strong this dude is.
Yeah, that's right. 365-pound bench press, over 400 with a squat, 500-pound deadlift. So clearly a very strong guy and a very motivated individual. I've just been working with a Major League Baseball coach, working on the rotation, a lot of fans, a lot of power, cleans, deadlifts and squats and all the rest of it. Everything you can imagine, this man has been doing. Now when it comes down to the matchup with John Davis, he says, in a fight, I would beat him in a fight. I know for a fact, but as we know that, this is not a match. This is something very different. You've got to be accurate. You've got to have a solid chin. You've got to have an iron will. John Davis has all of those things. And I'll tell you what, Isaiah Quinones, absolutely loving this in Abu Dhabi right now. His mum and dad are here as well. I met them at breakfast the other day. Let's go.
The champ, the machine, John Davis has been waiting for a year to defend his title for a record third time, absolutely raring to go. He simply had run through the division. There was nobody worthy of a title shot until Isaiah Quinones was ready. And this is a guy who weighed 300 pounds 6 years ago, changed his lifestyle, changed his life, and it paid off big time.
Yeah, that's right. That has changed his life. Now he's a homeowner, he's happy and healthy, he can play with his children. And I'm telling you, this man has really found his niche. 6-1 in power slap. He defended the belt. If he does it tonight, that will be a record 3 times. And there's just something about this man. I'm telling you, he's He's unassuming, but he said he's a little stressed out that he hasn't had the opportunity to compete more regularly. However, he's not going to sell his soul. He's not going to be fake. He's not going to start acting like Austin Turpin and doing the Humpty Hump. He said, I'm just going to represent myself the way that I want to do it. But when it comes to the slapping, Smiley's been in there with all the big names, Aziel Rodriguez, Wesley Drake, Jesse Nutty, you know, a lot of experience, 2 successful title defenses to his credit.
2 successful defenses, looking for number 3, which would be a record. The tail of the tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic cerveza dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. Just 1 year separates these 2 men in age. Davis is the taller man by 2 inches, a 1-inch reach advantage, and the champ, the minus 160 favorite over Isaiah Quinones. John Davis riding a 5-fight win streak coming into this one. Our Power Slap announcer once again, the one and only Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening, set for 5 rounds, all for the Power Slap Middleweight Championship of the World. Presented by Arsenal Strength, the official gym equipment partner of Power Slap. Our judges stateside are Mike Bell, Sal Diamato, and Jacob Montalvo. Introducing first in the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Out of Palmdale, California, USA, he is a number 2 ranked middleweight contender in the world, Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 184 pounds. Out of Salem, Ohio, USA, he is the undisputed Power Slap middleweight champion of the world, John the Machine Davis. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Isaiah Quinones.
Thank you, ladies. As we take a look at the props to watch, will there be a knockout in round 1? Plus 165 on the yes. And remember, title fights are 5 rounds. Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com.
Right, center. Waist touching. Chin out. Hold that position. All right, hand, count.
Right on 3.
Right on 3. You must
man.
measure.
Right on 3.
You appreciate
That's
that.
your
You always
measure?
like the right on 3.
I do. Practice makes perfect.
1, 2.
Nice initial shot by Isaiah Quinones.
Really good. Technically perfect. Yeah, he didn't knock him down or anything like that, but it was a good shot. Certainly got the respect from John Davis, and was that a little bit of a
good
flinch?
slap.
It's a little bit of a flinch.
I don't know if I saw that, but I will tell you this.
Did you see his head move? Did you see his head move?
I mean, look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that might have been a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you very much.
The Machine has one of the best chins in the game. You're taking a look at it, I believe.
Whenever you're ready.
We're flinching like that.
Recover.
He's gone 5 rounds in his last 2 title defenses.
You must measure.
So
Right
he's used
on
to
3.
shots.
And he's used to giving them as well.
1.
Knocked out Aziel Rodriguez.
That was 3 fights ago.
2. Flinching.
Yeah, he flinched big time. He leaned right into that one.
Flinch.
Yeah, he's like, whoa,
Give him a freebie, baby. Give him a freebie.
I don't know if he realized to take another one.
Isaiah, you're going to get slapped again,
He had
buddy.
no idea. So the one thing I want you to pay attention
Hold
to
on.
here.
There's fouls all over the place.
John, you want to slap again? All right. Flinching.
That was kind of a club as well.
So John dislocated his elbow
You cannot move.
a couple of fights ago, and he's really trying to shake that right hand. I think it's bothering him big time.
Recover.
If we saw it on
Hand,
the replay,
count.
the moment it landed,
All right,
he kind
right
of grabbed his
on
own
3.
arm. Look how high up, look where the impact is on the face of Quiñones.
1.
But he gets to go again.
Let's see if he
2.
brings the power on the second hit.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Was it?
He's ducking down, so
It sounded like it. It looks like it. Let's see the replay.
He's dropping his.
Good slap.
It looks like John Davis is going to snap his arm in.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I know. I'm like, oh.
Make sure your hand's flat when you slap.
All right, John, let's get set.
Because it's like his elbow just goes through.
It's just very wobbly.
Hold still.
Almost like he has a double jointed elbow.
Quiñones is like, I'm
Recover.
the one getting slapped in the
Look
face.
at the
Hold
side
still,
of
John. Hand count.
Quiñones' face.
All right, right on 3. Measure. That's your measure.
Catchers are ready.
He needs to get a little closer.
2.
3-2-1 contact. Davis felt that. Give us a little hang loose sign.
Is that, yeah, I'm good, bro. Is that, yeah, sure you are. See you in a second.
Good slap. You good?
You good, man?
I'm fine. He just almost slapped on
Take a minute, breathe. You got 40 seconds.
Oh, that was juicy.
That's a good shot. Is that, hold on. Just give me a second here, guys.
Yep, 30 seconds left.
John Davis watching the replay on the big screen.
I'll let you know.
I don't know if I'd want to watch.
Take a minute.
Yeah,
I think I just want to move on.
He's scared, man. He's scared.
He's taking his time, his recovery time.
He's
he
like,
needs it.
How many more rounds?
You're at 15.
Right.
Go ahead,
Another
man.
3.
Championship fight,
Recover.
5 rounds in power
Hold
slap.
that position. Don't move till he slaps you.
So you want to be a champion.
Right on 3. That's a measure.
Davis with
1.
the work boots on.
2. Flinching.
Davis is going to have to go again, and he doesn't have the power in that arm.
1 point. Flinching.
There's something going on.
1 point. Flinching. 1 point. Flinching. You're moving before he slaps you.
So he took a point, but let's remember for flinching.
So I give him another freebie. He needs it. He needs it.
Another shot.
Let's go, baby.
For flinching, so he took a point. He's taking an extra slap. I don't know if John Davis's arm.
Fighter
can take
recover.
this, though.
He has to keep this clean to
must
win
measure.
the
Right,
round
on
after
3.
losing the first round.
Measure.
Eat it, baby.
1.
Let him think about it.
Pretty boy.
2.
Get ready.
Good slap.
They're solid shots.
He's looking over. He's waiting for a flinching call. You can see him shaking his head in frustration.
Now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You rocked the fuck out of him.
Take a break.
Calm me down.
Waist touching. Hold your position.
Breathe. Just breathe.
Quiñones talking to his coach, Alan Klingbeil.
Focus in.
Came
Focus
over
in.
on short
Focus
notice,
in. Focus in. Breathe.
filling
You got
in for
35
Robert
seconds.
Trujillo.
Breathe. All right. You gave him enough freebies. He didn't take you out. It's time to take him out now.
He got him pretty good last time. This
Recover.
This could be it if Quiñones can
John, hold
connect.
still. Hand count. Right.
But last time he kind
Right
of stumbled
on 3.
him a little bit. He's going to go right on 3.
Measure.
As I said, I'd like to see him stand just a little
1.
bit closer.
I would agree with you.
2.
Middleweight champion of the world.
John, stay here. John, don't move. Stay here.
Pretty boy, Quiñones.
Getting it done.
You have an ice pack?
Abu Dhabi absolutely mopped the champion John Davis.
Puts him to sleep. Flinched again. Allowed John Davis to just tee off.
John Davis knocked out for the first time in his power slap career, for the first time in 8 fights, losing the belt in the process. Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the beast.
Massive power on the side of Quiñones. We talked about the numbers that he hits in the gym. I mean, look at that. He almost headbutts the table, falls down. He thought about trying to work back to his feet for a second, but you can see there's no point. There's no point. The lights are off. You're barely conscious. You're just gonna stumble all over the place. The referee was going to call that anyway. Yeah, he's not in a good place there.
First time we've ever seen John Davis knocked down. Caio Borralho liking it.
He's loving it. Oh, dear.
Good times. And nobody happier than the Puerto Rican pretty boy, Isaiah Quinones. Tonight's decision is presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout and new Power Slap middleweight champion of the world, Isaiah Pretty Boy Quinones.
I'm here with the winner, Isaiah Quinones, AKA the new Power Slap middleweight champion of the world. How does it feel to hear those words come out of my mouth?
I mean, it's surreal. Out here in Abu Dhabi, like, this is wild. And I'm the first person to take it away from the middleweight champion. That's awesome.
You are also the first person to ever knock out John Davis in his Power Slap career. You just kept getting stronger and stronger as the match went on. Where did you find that deep within you to just keep on coming despite some of the troubles you had on defense?
Honestly, getting slapped, I mean, it starts a fire in me. Sometimes I have the power right off the bat, but I think I have to get hit a couple times before I knock him out, just like I did with Wesley right before.
You predicted an all-out war. That it was. You are now the new middleweight champion. What is next for Isaiah Quinones?
Anybody who wants to climb that ladder and try to fight me, you guys got it.
Congratulations, nice job. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new Power Slap middleweight champion, Isaiah Quinones.
The new champ.
I mean, he's a nice guy. It couldn't have happened to a much nicer guy. His mom and dad are here with him this week. Bert, the father, they're going to be happy. The pretty boy's got a pretty smile on his face, celebrating there, walking out with the belt. As he said, you fly out to Abu Dhabi, you knock out the champion.
Tonight's 10-count replay brought to you by 10X Health Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. Don't think we got the 10.
What a shot. Just perfect. Perfect. Look at the hand of John Davis. Trying to find the light.
Not able to do it. He's not used to that feeling. Has never been in that position before. And all love for the new champion, Isaiah Quinones. You mentioned his folks came out here with him. The SoCal native, an electrical engineer. Tonight's Power Slap Celeb Cam is brought to you by Arsenal Strength. Novar 5. CJ So Cool. Abdul Rozik. Mo Vlogs, the massive YouTuber, practicing his slap swing. Mr. Antoli, the social media influencer in the house. And we are almost ready for our main event. He's the baddest slapper on the planet right now, the super heavyweight champ, the Crazy Hawaiian, still getting better as he looks to defend the title for the second time. Tipping the scales at well over 400 pounds, this 34-year-old now prepared to face the man who attracted him to the sport in the first place. That, of course, is Dumpling, the Russian farmer from Siberia who has become famous on social media for his one-shot knockouts. And in his power slap debut, he didn't disappoint, absolutely eviscerating Camille Marsarge with one swing to earn a shot at the belt. Power Slap 9, the Crazy Hawaiian versus Dumpling, is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. This is what we have been waiting for. The main event has finally arrived. Power Slap 9 is here, and we are in Abu Dhabi. A beautiful building, a beautiful host. Space 42 Arena, brand spanking new. These super heavyweight rankings are presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. It is the #1 contender in his second Power Slap fight, hoping to get a taste of the title. Danny Van Heerden was here earlier, and this is why we are here. These are the two guys that this card has been built around. Only two of the biggest stars, literally and figuratively, in the sport around the globe. Dumpling, the farmer from Siberia, taking on the Crazy Hawaiian. The Crazy Hawaiian's bigger, but you don't know what you're going to get in Dumpling. It seems like all he does is knock dudes out. I cannot.
Collision.
There we go. All right.
You just got to slap it. It must
there you
have
go. Don't turn to me like that.
Come on, let's go. I'll power slap it all day long. Look, listen, the heavyweight title's on the line. The Dumpling, this is a guy, he's kind of an unusual character. He doesn't really train, but he works very, very hard on the farm all day long in Siberia. On the flip side, we got the champ. We got the Crazy Hawaiian. This man wants to get his hands on the Dumpling because he says the Dumpling built this legendary career, this status that he has by beating up smaller guys. I said it at the top of the show. He's going to bully the bully. But when you look at these guys, they both have one opponent in common. Camille Marsarge, they both knocked them out. But the Dumpling did it in one shot. Now, I know MMA math doesn't stack up, does slap math.
Locker Room Cam is brought to you by Brickhouse Nutrition. Build better nutrition one brick at a time at brickhousenutrition.com. Dumpling said this is the biggest guy that he's ever faced, outweighed by 60 pounds or so. And he is coming into this one as the guy who actually influenced the Crazy Hawaiian to get into the sport. You can take a look at the odds here. The champ is a -180 favorite for the super heavyweight title fight that we are about to see tonight. It's the fight the world has been waiting for. The Crazy Hawaiian wants it. Now it's here as Hawaii's finest puts the super heavyweight championship on the line against one of slap fighting's true pioneers, Russia's Dumpling.
This guy is the OG of slap fighting.
Dumpling, the 34-year-old pig farmer from Siberia. He's a 5'9", 350-pound living legend.
Early on, when I first started looking at slap fighting, Dumpling was the guy that caught my attention. He was this big, powerful guy that was knocking people out, and he could take a slap.
Dana wanted to bring him to the promotion.
This is a monumental moment for this guy who has been dominating slap fighting other places in the world to be in the promotion now.
Get ready. He's fast asleep.
A one-slap knockout. The legend grows.
Моя цель выиграть пояс по слэпу и его держать как можно дольше. И вот сегодняшний поединок хоть такой выступать, выигрывать и достичь больших высот. Папа дома, папа приехал. Пусть готовится.
He's got his eyes firmly on becoming the super heavyweight champion. But that isn't going to be easy.
I'm the Crazy Hawaiian, the only power slap super heavyweight champion. The best that ever did it, the GOAT. Ain't nobody gonna take this belt from me.
Oh, that's it. He's out for the count.
That could be night-night.
It is night-night. Read him a bedtime story.
I love this sport because it's my sport. Doesn't matter who's in front of me. I'm destined to carry this belt for a long time.
This man has a ridiculous chin. He hasn't been hurt. He hasn't been wobbled. And as always, when you're the size of that man, you're going to pack one hell of a slap.
Oh, he rocks him.
It's a clean.
Oh, there he goes. Down he goes.
Wow.
I'm here to stay, baby. The king of super heavyweights is here. There is one guy that I really want to go up against, and it's a dumpling. Give me the dumpling! I'm hungry! Feed me!
I cannot wait to see the Crazy Hawaiian take on Dumpling.
This is the biggest fight in Power Slam, in the world. He's the best outside of the U.S., and I'm the best in the U.S. It's Godzilla versus King Kong.
You know it's coming. There's nothing you can do. But here it comes. And that's it!
This is what I've been waiting for my whole slap career. Taking his head off his shoulders and standing over his body supreme.
Для него этот поединок не будет легкой прогулкой. Доминирование пельменей начнется после сегодняшней победы в Абу-Даби.
I have what it takes to take the dumpling down. Y'all gonna see. Whether I hit first, whether I hit second, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna take him out.
Я выиграю сегодня поединок одним ударом. Пояс почистил, чтоб мне чисто передал.
Vasily Kamatsky, otherwise known as Dumpling, just his second power slap appearance after that electric one-slap knockout of Camille Maroussarge in his debut back in June in Las Vegas. Prior to power slap, one of the most viewed slappers in the world on social media. And since joining the promotion, he has become a shooting star. Just an incredible story. Comes from such a simple background, a buckwheat farmer who raises chickens and pigs in Russia.
Rarely does somebody live up to the hype the way that he did. He had legendary status. Dana wanted to sign him. Insane pressure on this man's shoulders. Then he steps up in his power slam debut and delivered one of the most violent blows that I think we've ever seen. I mean, that shot that he hit Camille Maroussarge with, it was sickening. So it's only right that now he goes up against the Crazy Hawaiian for the heavyweight, well, the super heavyweight title. He's a simple man. He doesn't really talk much. Works on the farm all day long. Comes from a small town. Doesn't get caught up in the razzle-dazzle or any kind of fame or money or anything like that. He just loves to compete in this sport. And of course, loves to eat a good dumpling.
He loves to eat the dumplings. He loves to eat in general. The one thing he told us when we asked him about the training was that I really don't know much. I work on the farm. That's my training all the time. He did say that he has done some boxing workouts here and there, which is about the extent of the training that he does for power slap. There's just, as we say in the U.S., it's just country strong. That's what he is. Dumpling is Russian country strong. And you look at him, and it's certainly not a super intimidating figure, but I tell you what, this man packs a mean, mean slap. The champion, the 400 120-pound super heavyweight champ to Crazy Hawaiian, one of the more recognizable and biggest stars in Power Slap. Won the first Power Slap super heavyweight crown a year ago. He is defending for the second time, says everything has been elevated for this fight. His mind, his body, his spirit. He is so locked in, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and when you look at this guy, he couldn't be any further from the Dumpling in personality if you try. The Dumpling's just a quiet guy, hardly talks. This man is a showman. He talked about the warm reception that he got in Abu Dhabi. People have been taking great care of him, taking lots of pictures with fans wherever he goes. Even when he takes the slaps to the face, he does his signature move where he eats it up. But can he eat up the Dumpling? That's what we're going to find out here. But this man, I like talking to him. He's a lot of fun. As I said, a showman. When he walked in here tonight, he was reading a book. I think he was pretending to read a book. I'm not saying he can't read. But I don't actually think he was reading as he walked in. He just puts a show on all the time. He's great for this sport.
He was reading or not reading a book coming in, but he also wrote a little mini book, kind of a slap manifesto. It was a short 10-pager on slap technique after being a guest coach on Power Slap Road to the Title.
It's called the Crazy Regimen. How to make the most out of this, how to train. He even talked about this week, he's been conditioning his hands, slapping them into rocks on one side and then on the other side.
Well, he is no doubt a showman. The single longest walk to the Power Slap table in Power Slap history.
Well, the good news is, though, there's a lot to talk about with this man.
You are absolutely right. Representing the great state of Hawaii, his brother also in the top 5 in the rankings, the Hawaiian Hitman, and it is not out of the realm of possibility that we see these two face off against each other.
Probably the best chin in all of Power Slap, and the best beard.
The tail of the tape is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco and Authentic Cerveza Dorado, and the official beer of Power Slap. 6'2", towers over the shorter Dumpling. The reach, massive, 5 inches. The hand size is bigger as well for the -180 favorite, the super heavyweight champion of the world, the Crazy Hawaiian.
Our judges stateside are Mike Bell, Sal Diamato, and Tony Weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening from the sold-out Space 42 Arena, Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, and the millions watching around the world on Rumble. This match is 5 rounds for the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Championship of the World, and presented by Rumble, bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. Introducing first in the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 375 pounds. Out of Ilansky, Russia, he is the #1 ranked super heavyweight contender in the world, Dumpling! And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 420 pounds. Out of Springfield, Missouri, by way of Waianae, Hawaii, USA. He is the undisputed Power Slap Super Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Crazy Hawaiian. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Jason Herzog. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, the Crazy Hawaiian.
Will there be a knockout in the first round? Remember, it's a 5-round fight. Plus 200 on the yes, minus 250 on the no. These are two absolute knockout artists. Nearly 800 combined pounds between the two of them. Sign up to the Crypto.com app with the code POWER. Make a single purchase of $50 or more.
Okay, guys, center up. Center up.
Chin up. Chin up.
Let's go.
There you go. Relax your shoulders.
All right, somebody's going to get
Red,
knocked
you want
out.
the coin toss? What hand and on what count? Right on two.
Right on two.
Right on
for the
two.
Crazy
Right on
Hawaiian.
two.
He's got one of the biggest
Right on two,
chins,
yeah.
the best chins I've ever
Right
seen.
on two. Fighter set.
Dumpling just knocks people out.
Wait.
Hold on.
Stop.
Look at the size of the hand as well.
And the one thing I will say about the Crazy Hawaiian, we have seen him get stronger as he goes along. And remember that first fight, not overly impressed. Second fight, got a little better. Third fight, better as well. Let's see what he does here.
Dumpling's got the shoulders really up high and tense.
He's almost shivering.
Yeah, he is. Oh.
Felt that one. Gave a little Russian slang after that first slap, but you can tell.
Yeah. You don't need a translator.
Good start.
That tickled the chin
He
just a little bit.
Knock his ass out, bro.
Every time. You're up here every time.
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? The Dumpling, the power that he has is ridiculous.
40 seconds.
The one thing the Crazy Hawaiian said to us during the week is that he thinks Dumpling is intimidated of his size because he's never fought anybody.
That's
or
right.
seen anybody as big as the Crazy Hawaiian.
Well, he's put on a lot of weight. The Hawaiian's 420 pounds here tonight. And he already had a ridiculous chin. So this is the big question I want to know.
Feet in the box.
Because Dumpling knocks out pretty much everybody.
He does, but the power bar's down a little bit. I felt like he took a big shot.
On three. Right on three. Right on three. Thank you, sir. Stay
He doesn't
here.
even say it, just gives the hand signal.
One.
Oh, here we
Two.
go. Seconds.
It seemed like he may have brought the shoulder up at the last minute because the contact was made with the shoulder first.
Yeah, but he just smiled immediately. That did not bother him one little bit. He's talking away there to Dana and Frank.
Watch
Hold
this.
on.
Watch this.
Oh.
You're flinching now.
A clinch or a flinch, there is a difference. The Crazy Hawaiian's watching it on the big screen right now.
Give it to me again.
I need to see another angle. It looked like
foul, flinching.
In real time. Yeah, it looked like he brought the shoulders up as opposed to really moving the head.
So, flinch,
You get one more
official.
strike. Again.
Dumpling gets to go again.
2 for flinching. It's the biggest penalty
Which
in
hand, what
sports.
count?
Yeah,
On
that
three,
was
right on
definitely
three.
a flinch.
You're welcome.
Keep your shoulders down. Don't move your chin. You're good. One.
Big wind up.
There's no need to flinch against the Crazy Hawaiian. You can hit him with a baseball bat. He's not going to bother. You know, he smiles straight away. He hardly moves.
Get out there.
So that's like a 28-inch neck. If you put him in a football helmet, it would be like a size 10.
It's like swinging a baseball bat into the side of a house.
Keep his shoulders down. He keeps doing this. He needs to come in here.
Same thing, though. He kind of made contact with the shoulder first. They brought in the translator.
You ready? Center up. You got 19 seconds. Let me know when you're ready.
So the translator came in to explain to the Dumpling that his shoulders are a little too tense and too high. Therefore, that
What hand, what
minimizes
count?
the
Fighter
target
set.
area for the Crazy
Right
Hawaiian.
on two, right
that
on
makes
two.
his job harder.
Right on
Which
two.
essentially is what the Crazy Hawaiian did for Dumpling the last time around. But the difference is Dumpling doesn't have a neck.
One.
He is shivering though.
That's another one.
Oh, look at that.
It's very similar to the first strike, kind of a delayed Russian laugh.
It sounded good though.
Now.
It definitely sounded good in
They're
here.
low.
I'm telling you, if I was a professional slap fighter, I would absolutely have a beard. There's no chance that these beards don't take 5%, 2%, something off the slap.
I don't know what's more funny to me, you with the beard or you as a professional fighter of any sort.
First of all, I had a beard during COVID. And second of all, I had one fight in my career.
Don't wave in that pen right in my eyeballs. It gets very close.
Damn, he's just take this round.
I'm gonna bring up the footage.
10 seconds. Go. Go.
All right, here's the odds to win at this point.
So
minus 180 for the champ.
So round 2.
On 3, right on 3. Fighter set.
Dumpling's gonna go. Sorry, Dan.
No, I was just gonna say keep in mind. Dumpling one-shot knockout last time out. First slap not so great. Let's see here.
That's a beautiful shot. Much better. A beautiful shot. Great impact. And I think the Hawaiian felt that more. There was less gamesmanship. He didn't do his signature eat it up type thing. He felt that one. I mean, come on, how could you not? Look at that in slow motion.
That was right on target. The follow through was there.
When you're ready.
I need water.
All right. Just that big old noggin. Seems immovable as we look at the score. You got the first round for the Crazy Hawaiian, the second round for Dumpling.
Yeah, I mean, that shot, there was so much power in that. It's only because the Hawaiian is 420 pounds, such a monster of a human being, that he was able to take that. Anybody else, they would be going down. That's a fact.
Right on 1. Right on 1. Give me a measure first. Right on 1. Right on 1. That's your measure.
That was a good shot, though. That definitely got a good reaction out of Dumpling.
I'm just telling you it's getting close, okay?
You know, the thing that's interesting about Dumpling is there's a waddle that he has. He kind of waddles back, and look at he uses the chalk bucket to recover,
So that you got the skill to do both.
which I think is smart.
Yeah, no, he's definitely feeling it as well, though. I mean, it's round 3. It's round 3. They're massive shots, and he's starting.
Way too high up.
You know, he's starting to take its toll. He's starting to look a little confused. He's leaning on the, what do you call it, the chalk stand.
Get him in.
Dumpling with the clock winding down, stepping back to the power slap table.
Well, you might as well.
Why not?
Take all the time.
It's like the nut shot in the UFC. Why not take a couple minutes if you need it?
Which round? What count? Right on 3. Right on 3.
Let's see what Dumpling has here in round 3 as he goes on 3.
2.
Dipped into it. Look at the sweat just pouring
Dumpling is complaining that he dipped his head into it.
He did.
I saw that with my own eyes.
That's going to be the second foul on to Crazy Hawaiian.
Let's take a look here in slow motion. There's no denying it.
So keep in mind, in a 5-round fight, you get 3 fouls. This will be the second for the Crazy Hawaiian and the point deduction, which means
Just go ahead and stay steady, man. Calm down and you just eat these shots, man. Ain't nothing to them.
Yeah, nothing to it, bro.
Yeah, you eating this shit.
Well, he is. Damien DeBell telling him, listen, relax, calm down. You're eating all of his shots. And that's absolutely true. The Dumpling here, though, he's kind of annoyed. Protesting to the judges, referees.
No, the point is already taken away from him.
Oh, they're explaining to him the point deduction.
So you have a point deduction.
Of course, Dumpling can slap again if he wants.
So you either take that or you just strike again. Okay. Does he want to strike again?
So he's
afraid that you will give back the point if he hits again.
Okay, so what I'm saying, if you don't want to take the point, you don't have to take the strike again.
Take the strike, brother.
He can just move on.
Yeah, we'll hit.
He wants to strike again. Okay, strike again. You got this. Kerry, go get him. Yeah.
Alan Klingbeil, one of the coaches, saying, "Take the strike, brother. You get a free shot."
All right, brother, keep still, all right? Okay, right there. Shoulder.
So,
good.
The
On
idea
three.
for Dumpling
Right on
here,
three.
he needs a clean strike. The round is his.
And that was the-
Guaranteed. A foul could be an issue.
And that was the discussion there. Trying to weigh it up.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean shot. But the Hawaiian just takes it.
But he needs to stop flinching.
You don't got it.
There was no flinch there. That's fine.
No, he didn't flinch here. I'm just saying in general, he can't do it anymore.
No, he can't.
It's gonna cost him rounds.
Well, it's not just that. It's going to cost him the heavyweight championship.
Very
the
well
super
could.
heavyweight championship.
Dimitri. Hey, if those come up, I'm stopping it and bringing it back down. Keep those down.
So last time the Hawaiian went on one. I think that's a big mistake.
Yeah, I know you hate going on one, and I can't say I disagree with you.
Yeah,
get a good measure, get
One hand, one count.
a couple of practice swings.
Right on two.
and
Right
let it rip.
on two. Right on two.
So he's going to go right on two. Okay. Get your first, line it up, take a practice swing, and then just let it rip.
One. Fair blow.
He does. Kind of shake before it comes. The shoulders are locked in. Not a big target on Dumpling.
No. Or maybe that's just because the hand on the Hawaiian is
so big.
Ridiculous.
There's another look. These two
Get him in,
going
get him in.
back and forth.
30 seconds.
Dumpling taking his time as
Like in the general area.
he has want to do
Thank you, sir.
throughout this match for the Super Heavyweight Championship of the world.
Let's go. He doesn't need that. Let's go.
Dumpling with a shot to win this in just his second power slap match after making such a massive name for himself.
And look at the Hawaiian. He's so nonchalant. He's up there. He's having a little, he's sharing a smile with Jason Herzog. He's up there first.
Right
He's the guy
on
that's going to
three,
get slapped.
right
He's like,
on
yeah,
three.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Fighter set. Right on three. One.
That's a good swing.
Two. Fair blow.
It's insane.
It is nuts that those shots do not seem to have an effect on the champ.
Right here. This one lost.
But it's just insane that the Crazy Hawaiian can take these shots and just not be concerned in the slightest. It's
Might be your best
wild.
bet to just try to shake him up because he's getting.
That
I feel like he's
was-
getting used to them, right?
As good as you're going to see, and here's the scorecard. You got Dumpling up in the
if you
last
hit
3
that-
rounds,
Get him moving over
doing
here.
part
Take it nice and
to
slow,
the
though,
flinching
'cause he's definitely
penalty.
staying
Well,
there stuck.
exactly.
So
The
just let him tire
flinching isn't
himself
good,
out there.
sadly, for him.
I feel like that's your
Dumpling,
best
I've got
shot.
him up 3 rounds right now.
20 seconds. Let's get you in.
But of course, round
Get him
5,
set.
that can all change with a big knockout.
Get this shit.
No, behind. Behind. Here. It's your final round right here. It's your final smash.
5th and final round here for the Super Heavyweight Championship in Abu Dhabi.
Because the thing is here, it's round 5, so you think, right, let's go for it. Let's empty the tank.
Perfect.
Let's
Right there,
really
right there.
swing
No,
with
no,
everything you've got.
Shoulder down. Tell him shoulder
And then
down.
you forget about where you're slapping, you
shoulder
forget
down.
about
Right.
the target, and then
Thank
you
you.
end
Right
up
there.
fouling
No,
the guy.
down. I'm going to take a point. Keep your shoulders down.
Oh,
Thank you. Right there.
telling him keep the shoulders down,
This,
or he's
down,
going to take
here,
a
right
point.
here. Look right here. Look at my finger. Right there. Good. Good. Don't move.
Because
Don't
he
move.
does
Right
do
here.
that.
Right
The
hand, one
shoulders
count.
do come up. He tenses up.
Right on
goes
two.
into
Right on
almost
two.
a ball.
Right on two.
The shoulders are already up.
One. Fair blow.
And he's a little well.
He's very well. He makes his way back to the chop.
As you said earlier, I think that's just how he walks.
So here's the thing. In terms of strike for strike, there is no question that the Crazy Hawaiian strikes have done more damage.
That's the best shot of the fight so far, without question.
Well, they almost came head-to-head there. Look at the
20
Crazy
seconds.
Hawaiian
Get him.
stepping
Come on.
into him.
Let's go. Get him set. 20 seconds. He needs to move
He's
now.
a character, man.
Final strike right here. Welcome. Dimitri, stay with me. Get him set.
The Crazy Hawaiian from Hawaii, living in Springfield, Missouri, with his
Right
wife
on
and
three.
children,
Right
trying
on three. Do not flinch.
maintain
Chin up.
the
Let's go.
championship.
Chin up.
Dumpling,
Right on
if
three.
he can keep it clean here, according to your scorecard, this could be his.
If he keeps it clean.
2.
That was not the best shot by Dumpling. As I said, you got to keep it clean, but
his finest hour.
No.
And you can see the sweat pouring off the Crazy Hawaiian like a waterfall. And this is your scorecard right now, Bisping.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I had 3 good solid rounds for the Dumpling. Rounds 2, 3, and 4. That final slap from Dumpling, it wasn't the best. It really didn't impress me. Of course, you know, he wanted to make sure that he didn't commit a foul. The Hawaiian, though, did a fantastic job of taking some massive blows. Look at the sweat flying all over the place. The Hawaiian coming in at 420 pounds. Obviously played a big factor in that. And there's that final shot from the Dumpling. Amazing camera work, by the way. Look at the slow-mo and the sweat just flying everywhere.
Oh, my God. It's just a rain shower of sweat. And beard hair. Well, let's see if he's going to continue to eat. This is going to be a really interesting decision from these judges. Did the Crazy Hawaiian do enough to hold on to the belt, or does Dumpling take it home to the farm in Russia?
Well, Dumpling seems quite confident. I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not sure either.
Calling him a crybaby. And he's like,
It's all right. It's all right. No matter the outcome, I need my rematch.
yeah, so
he's
it's-
already called for a rematch, huh?
He knows he messed up.
Well,
he knows the fouls cost him.
The fouls are huge. I think round 2 could be the deciding factor here. It was very close, and probably the difference between Dumpling taking over the belt or the Hawaiian keeping the belt because of a draw. All right, tonight's decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. Let's send it to Justin Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-46, 47-47, and 47-47. This match is a majority draw.
Yep, there it is. Probably came down to round 2. The Dumpling, look at that. He's not happy. He's not
Majority
happy.
draw. One more slap from the fans.
I like it.
Ladies and
Maybe.
gentlemen, I'm here with the Crazy Hawaiian. You just went toe-to-toe with a legend. You're the biggest competitor he's ever faced. What's going through your mind right now? Everyone wants one more slap. I hear that coming from the crowd.
No, I told Dana, no matter the outcome, we need a rematch. No matter the outcome of this, need a rematch. Big shout out to Erica, Frank, Dana. You guys are doing a hell of a job. I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. God is good. God is good. Shout out to my twin sister's birthday, Shane and Shauna. Happy birthday. My daughter Jayla, happy birthday. Everybody in Hawaii, happy birthday. This guy was tough. And I ate all the dumplings. All of them.
Looking back at your performance, you did well, but if there was anything you could do differently, what would that have been?
I flinched. Yes, I did. But he had two chances. So what happened? I ate the dumpling. Feed me more!
And how soon would you like this rematch?
I mean, If I ain't put on the December card, let me be a coach on the other side, the red corner. Let me coach this dude right here that coached me. Giving the people what they want.
Well, still, the Power Slap Super Heavyweight Champion, the Crazy Hawaiian. Dumpling, I know you were visibly upset about the decision. What's your reaction to this? What would you like to say?
This sucks.
Yes, I am sure you would have liked the victory. You know, what could you have done differently looking back a couple of minutes later?
I would have knocked him out. I would have hit him better. He doesn't have a strong punch.
Well, he wants a rematch. Is that something you would also like to happen, and when?
Yes, of course. Anytime.
All right. Spoken like a legend. Dumpling. Amazing job, and we hope to see this rematch. Everybody give it up for the Crazy Hawaiian and Dumpling.
So Dumpling takes him down to the wire, but the champ holds on to the belt after the majority draw. Perhaps we do see a rematch in the very near future. The super heavyweight division continues to be in good hands with the Crazy Hawaiian. As we take a look at the current champs in Power Slap, and there's a new one on the board. Isaiah Quinones, the Puerto Rican pretty boy, getting it done over the machine. John Davis, the Crazy Hawaiian, holds on. One of the coaches tonight, Damian DeBell, going to be fighting very, very soon. Light heavyweight, it's Wolverine. And Anthony Blackburn, fresh off his welterweight title win not long ago.
Power Slap 9 is brought to you by Estrella Jalisco, an authentic Cerveza Dorado and the official beer of Power Slap. And by Lucy, nicotine pouches that slap.
We had a majority draw. We had a split decision. We had a lot of action, but only 2 knockouts tonight, and they were good ones at Power Slap 9, the first International Roadshow. How about a little real-time rewind?
Well, it was the first one of the night. Darren the Tarantula Godfrey. I mean, look at this shot. And then he headbutts the table, down he goes, and that was it. Out for the count, Darren Godfrey. What a shot, what a performance. Quinones knocks out the machine, takes the title, and sets the crowd on fire. I mean, you can't always get the knockout, but when they get delivered on Power Slap, they're special.
The biggest star on this night was the pretty boy, Isaiah Quinones, a Southern California native, the electrical engineer who works on flying cars, is now a flying champion. Here in Abu Dhabi, what a host they have been. We have UFC 308 on tap. Power Slap 9 once again did not disappoint. And the super heavyweight title stays with the Crazy Hawaiian. We're headed back to Las Vegas for Power Slap 10. A lot of love gonna be out there for Isaiah Quinones. It's December 6th. You can get your tickets now. I can guarantee you that Michael Bisping is going to be there, and I can guarantee you that I'm going to be there, and we can't wait. Thanks for watching on Rumble, everybody. Saying goodnight from Abu Dhabi, I'm Dan Helly.